Okay, we're going to do a quick review of square roots with variables, and we'll do a couple problems of those, and then we'll move into the cube roots. So this is our review. Square roots with variables. Remember, we call these radicals also. So let's say the square root, and I'm only going to show you the upside down division. It seems like everybody liked that in class. So 160 a squared b cubed. So we want to find the square root of that. We want to put it in its simplest form. So we're still going to use the upside down division just on the numbers. I can show you upside down division with the variables, but I'm going to show you a different way. So we're going to say divided by 2 gives you 80. Divide by 2 again, 40. Remember, you're going to use your prime numbers. Divide by 2 is 20. Divide by 2 is 10. Divide by 2 is 5. And remember, if I take 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5, I'm going to get 160. So remember, we need pairs. And when I find one pair, I pull out one outside the radical, another pair, and then the 2 times the 5 is inside. So we have 4 times the square root of 10. And now I'm going to expand this variable. So it's a times a, all right, and then we have b to the third. So just like before, you pull out a pair. So the a comes outside, b comes outside, and then you have 10b. Okay, we'll try one more. So the square root of 128, x to the third, y to the fourth, and z squared. Again, do upside down division. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. By 2. Divide by 2. And divide by 2. Again, find your pairs. Remember, this is a quick review. So you have 1, 2. Another one. Another one. And 2's left underneath. So we have 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. I'm going to leave a space for those variables. Square root of 2. Let's expand those variables. So we have 3 x's, 4 y's, and 2 z's. Let's expand this over here. All right, so for every 2, you pull out 1. So bring on an x. There's your second y. Oops. Right. And then your z. So let's simplify this. So we have 8x, y times y is y squared, z. And now what we have left underneath is a 2x. Okay, now we're going to look at cube roots. So we're going to do the cube root of 1296. So you're going to do it the same way. Divide by 2 gives you 648. Divide by 2 is 324. Divide by 2 is 162. By 2 is 81. By 3 is 27. 3, it's a long one, 9, 3, and 3. Now since you're doing a cube root, notice this little number right here is to the third or it's a 3, it's a cube root, that means you need 3 of the same instead of 2 for it to come out. So you've got a 2, 3, and underneath the radical, 2 times 3 is left. So simplify. 2 times 3 is 6. Don't forget it's a cube root because we brought out 3 of the same factors, and 6. If we want to check this, just like we did the square roots, we would say 6 to the third power times 6, which would give us 1296. Okay, let's try another one. Let's say the cube root of 320. Upside down division. Again, start with 2. 320 divided by 2 is 160. Keep on using those 2's. That's 80. 2 is 40. 2 is 20. 2 is 10. 2 and 5. Again, we're doing cube roots, so we need 3 of the same factors to pull out 1. So there's three 2's, so pull out a 2, another 2, and 5 is left underneath. So we have 2 times 2 is 4, cube root of 5. Let's try another one. Number 3. So we have the cube root of 650. Upside down division. Divide by 2 gives you 325. Divide by 5 is 65. Divide by 5 is 13. Remember, we're doing cube roots, so we're supposed to look for 3 of the same factor. Well, there isn't any. So this one cannot be simplified. Anymore. Already in simplest form. Last one, number 4. Cube root of 88, upside down division. Start with your smallest prime number, divide by 2, 2, 2, 11. So we're looking for 3 because it's a cube root. So 2 cube root of 11.